What is up, everybody? This is your boy Andy Matrix. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. And we're gonna talk about some Final Fantasy stuff today. So before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit the notification bell. Like this video. I'm on a journey to 1,000 subscribers. I very much appreciate your help. So Yoshinori Kitase is interested in the NFT technology. So in the future, we might see some NFT in Final Fantasy. Now, this is coming from Gadget Crunches. And it says Saga Manager is curious about non-fungible tokens and the role in the industry, right? So, I mean, we've already seen the backlash, right? We've already seen the backlash about Square Enix and NFTs. Japan doesn't like NFTs. We've seen people in the West don't like NFTs. No, I don't think a lot of people are ready for NFTs, but they're trying to force it. The same way that the virtual reality and the metaverse are being forced. You know, they're doing the same thing with NFTs. They just kind of want people to use it because they see, these companies, they see that it's so, not only is it profitable for them, but it's also like they want it to be the future, right? And they don't care about people that play video games just for fun. They want people to start using this just because, so that you can spend more time in the virtual world and all that shit, right? But hopefully they keep NFTs. If Square Enix is to make an NFT of Final Fantasy, hopefully it is a separate Final Fantasy series away from Final Fantasy 7, away from Final Fantasy 16, the upcoming. You know, maybe they'll make a new Final Fantasy and that'll be an NFT, and then they'll watch it fail and then they wonder why it failed, right? So there is a new game in development, right? There is a new game of Square Enix that's in development. So here at PlayStation Lifestyle, and it says Final Fantasy 15 studio Mutant Insight is hiring for development for a high-end RPG on the PS5. So basically, Square Enix is already working on their next PlayStation 5 hit. So we already know Final Fantasy 16 has already been announced. Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2 will be coming soon. Right, will be coming, next year, 2023, most likely. I'm just saying, just speculating based on the, the time frame. And so it says here they're already hiring for development, and it's saying Mutant Inside Japan-based studio specializing in character and background models for other games is hiring new employees to work in an unannounced high-end RPG remake. A remake for PS5. And this is a Square Enix title. Keep in mind, this is a Square Enix title. It is saying that it is a remake. It has been confirmed that it is a remake. So basically, it has to be one of Square Enix old RPG games, right? And if you guys remember the NVIDIA leaked list of games, Chrono Cross was one of those. Final Fantasy 9 Remake was one of those. Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy 16, Shin Megami Tensei, Kingdom Hearts 4. So this is a remake, so it's probably gonna be Chrono Cross or Final Fantasy 9 Remake. If Square Enix decides to remake Final Fantasy 9, that is, or Final Fantasy 8 for that matter, one of those two, right? So I'm really excited for that because this is gonna be a high-end, and Game Rant was talking about it, high-end RPG remake in development for PlayStation 5 from Square Enix. Right, it's been kind of the talk of the town. Some people do believe that it's gonna be Chrono Cross because recently there was like a Chrono Cross, another Eden Chrono Cross crossover event officially confirmed. Right, I guess these two things takes place in the same universe, if I'm not mistaken. Right, and on Game Rant it says recent rumors have been flying rampant of a remaster of the developed sequel to Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross. Says some reports have stated that the game will be a PlayStation exclusive remake that it will be making its appearance sometime in December. Right, so really exciting news. If Chrono Cross, I mean, that's one of the first kind of like Square Enix games I played back in the 2000s when with the old PlayStation, the PlayStation 1. So I'm just hoping that Mr. Yoshinori Kitase does not decide to add NFTs and crypto to this new remake they're planning for this for this new series. Let's say if it is Chrono Cross, and Yoshinori Kitase says, let's experiment with NFT on this game. You know, that will be a really dumb idea, because the president has already talked about NFTs. Yoshinori Kitase of Square Enix is already talking about NFTs. I mean, Square Enix is really interested in NFTs. So I'm just assuming, okay, and this is a prediction here, that sometime in the future, in the next coming years, they're going to make an NFT game, right? They're an NFT game, whether if it's on the PlayStation 5, online, with something. I'm thinking if they're gonna do it for an online game. But hopefully they do not infest, you know, this new game with NFT stuff, because what's their name? Ubisoft has already tried it and they failed. Hopefully this remake is going to be an RPG for the PlayStation 5, just a remake, a good old remake for fun. And Square Enix, you know, they do their NFT experiment somewhere else. Anyways, that is what I got for you guys today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like this video. Tell me what you think about NFTs in Final Fantasy, because, man, this is, it's making me lose faith in Square Enix. You know, some people are saying that if Square Enix really does this, they will walk away and never look back at Square Enix. Seriously. So, subscribe to the channel. Comment below. Tell me what you think. This is Andy Matrix. Godspeed. See you in the next video.